Welcome back. So today I was coming out on the porch thinking, the weather's been doing weathery things and we're getting towards spring. Let's go check on the winter sowing. I have 3 jugs so far that I've checked. But this is gonna be real quick. I got a master gardener meeting here in about an hour, and I gotta drop some plants off at a friend's house. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to make a video, so I just wanted to share this with you real quick. Winter in the vinegar, I have some America spinach here, which that's a first variety for me, and broccoli rabe there, spring broccolini, and then this one I have to open up yet. Let me put this phone down for a minute. Okay, some slow boat lettuce, so that means it's looking like I'll have extra plants to give out this year. So that's good. Anything else so far? I'm looking. Nothing yet anywhere else. So we'll just keep an eyeball on them. If it starts getting too warm out and they haven't germinated, I'll go ahead and take the greenhouse tops off of them, because if it gets too hot, then they probably won't germinate, because a lot of these are native seeds to this area, so they don't want to get too hot. Anyway, guys, I'll get back with you later. Well, I've got wee yogurt on the side of my mouth. Oh my gosh, I didn't know how good wee yogurt was until I started buying it, and then we can't even recycle glass or plastic here in Hopkins County. It's crazy. So I got a lot of trash going to the landfill, and not over my choosing. But in other news, I've got fish and jigsaw peppers that need up potted. Oh, Pink Puppy thinks this is good. You want that? Who wants it? It is really a good yogurt. You really should try it. But it is expensive. It comes with these glass jars, and I've been washing them out, peeling the labels and everything off, because we can reuse these, right? We can come up with them. Plant ideas, propagation. That's a glass jar water prop right there. For one. For two, if we can get a glass drill bit, like a diamond bit or whatever they call them, we can put drainage holes in them, and they can be reusable. Seed starting, plant starting jars. They're translucent, and I like to buy those clear jars so I can see how my roots are doing. By the way, let's look at sprouts. See how nice that is? And then we can know if we need to up pot it, if there's any problems. That's so wonderful. So these jars are not a waste. We just got to figure out how to reuse them. And since I like this yogurt, we'll have plenty of them, and I'll probably be throwing them at people at some point. But for now, I got to figure out how I can use them. So I need to get me a glass drill bit, I guess, and start drilling. So she's the dog with stranger danger. If you come over, she's not going to let you pet her, but she's never bit anybody or anything. You're scary. She's a sweet girl, though. All right, guys, I got to start up potting these peppers. So we'll put the Vic camera way back there so you guys can watch me while I babble about plants, because I'm good about babbling about plants. Making repeat videos, I'm also good at. So I guess I gotta find ways to babble and do the same thing every year, and I don't know. Listen, man, in my master gardener meeting tonight, my teacher, Erica Wood, she has a YouTube channel under like Kentucky horticulture something. I don't know, but I could share it in the description and give her some love, because she's only got like 165 subscribers. I'm like, look, I'm at 565 and it's taken me years to get here, but I do it organically. I used to be big about the live streams and all that. I didn't work. I worked part-time. I work full-time now, and I just don't take the time to sit there. And it's not that I don't like the live streams, as I spend too much time in the live streams. That's not something that's good for me. That becomes an obsession. I seem to take obsessions on certain things, and so it's just not. I used to do live streams, and I sit there and look silly, talking to myself, wanting people to come in and talk to me, seeming desperate. I don't like that either. So I just don't do certain things anymore, just because of how it makes me feel. Not necessarily that it's truth with my anxiety, and I just don't do that no more. And I don't sit there and watch gardening and plant videos all day. I watch a lot of true crime and cults and things of that nature. And every once in, I still watch those videos too. But, I started out watching YouTube videos, learning and Googling things on how to do what I'm doing now. It didn't come from college or anything like that. It's from Googling, YouTube, and experience. So a lot of times I don't have, because I'm not learning anything off of that. That's why I don't sit there and watch those. But it used to be a priority of mine to sit there and give people watch hours, to sit there and play YouTube all the time, all over my phone, my laptop. That's what was going on when I lived in South Bend. And I worked part-time. I lived that life, scared of COVID and all that. And now I'm not scared of COVID. I've had it several times, no vaccines, no shots still. And, I work full-time. And so it wasn't, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. That's not what I do now, though. All right, so I got some, what kind of peppers were these? Jigsaw peppers. I should know by the purple leaves for jigsaw peppers. I got a couple here I'll give out to folks too, because you really should grow these. I really love these peppers. And I tried to Google myself plus jigsaw peppers, and that didn't pop up. But the black Hungarian, I did Google search myself, Mackenzie Lindstrom plus black Hungarian. And that throwback video from 2021 when I was living in South Bend did pop up. Man, and I just looked at that plant tag and it said Tabasco pepper on it. Shit, I started Tabasco peppers this year and I don't believe they germinated. They didn't, because this is the last pepper flat I've got. So I've got a bunch of variegated peppers and not a lot of the peppers I want. So if anybody wants to trade pepper plants, let me know. Or if you just want some of these pepper plants, also let me know, because that's me too. So these are the fish peppers I'm getting ready to put in this pot. So I got 2 left of the jigsaw peppers. I'm keeping 4 of them for myself. They're little bitty peppers. They turn out purple. It's super, super prolific pepper plant, okay? But they are a little in good garden snacks. Super mild heat Scoville level. But I did use them in salsas and everything else. I still have quite a few hot peppers from 2 or 3 years ago, frozen still in my freezer. So I don't necessarily need super hot peppers this year. I've got enough to suffice me. I did not make hot sauce, salsa, or a lot of things last year, because last year was a bust in the garden. I'm trying to get ahead of that. Trying to get ahead of the problems. We have super rain in the spring, and then it turns to drought. And I have you've seen out there, it's lower and in ground, but it still suffers. It still suffers its problems. All right. So I got my fish peppers potted up here. I have 1 fish pepper left, 2 jigsaw peppers, but I'm going to go ahead and pot them up for somebody else to take if they want them. I want someone else to have some variegated peppers in their lives. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop this video now. I'm going to get chilled out and ready for bed because I do have to work tomorrow. And I love you, and so does Jesus, and thank you for stopping by, y'all.